The hitbox for those rolling balls are a little bit strange. Observation! So yeah, all these guys are dead. On New Game Plus playthroughs, since enemies get a little bit more vitality, the Draglings still die, but I believe that these arrow soldiers don't, so you still have to finish them off with a slash or two, but yeah, pretty much on your first run through, this will take all of them out immediately. What the heck is that? I think that guy got stuck in the floor. More of the amazing ragdoll physics of this game. You gotta love it. Alright, we have some polearm wielders right here. I was never a big fan of these guys. Oh god. Okay. That's a little bit annoying, is the recovery when you're using the crossbow. It is honestly a lot better just to use a weapon as far as recovery times go, but if you want to fight these guys from afar, and especially if you don't want to take on both of them at once, then it's a legitimate strategy. We're running low on crossbow ammo. Alright, so if you didn't notice before, there was this hill that was visible from that rearmost area of the outer walls. On this hill right here, you can see both of the dragons. There's the blue scale dragon that I mentioned earlier, and the red scale dragon that we saw earlier at the beginning of this level. Now, if you try and go up there, you'll get torched, just automatically and almost immediately, before you can even pick up anything. You'll be engulfed by flames, but down here, as nerve-wracking as it may be, you're actually mostly safe. Right there, that's a shard of archstone, and that allows us to warp back to the Nexus. I think I mentioned with the Nexial Binding, I think it was called. I'd check what it was called, actually. Yeah, the Nexial Binding. These two have the same exact usage. The only difference is that if you use the Nexial Binding, that's really a last-ditch effort to get back to the Nexus, which is never really suggested unless you don't really have any souls in the first place and you just don't have anything else to get you out more conveniently. But the Shards of Archstone take you back to the Nexus without losing all your souls, because if you use the Nexial Binding, you lose all of the souls that you had. And honestly, you want to have as many souls as you can. As many souls as you can get. So yeah, try and conserve them as much as you can. Alright. So we actually don't have to worry too much about these guys up here, because the dragon is not all too happy with us fighting over here. I guess it just doesn't like me much. But I was too far away. If you remain on this bridge here for too long, then that dragon actually just burns the majority of the bridge, except for maybe 4 or so soldiers. Most of these guys would get burned instantly, but I guess the dragon was feeling merciful today, so decided not to go with that plan. Although I think we might be able to get this guy torched. Yeah, I think he's done. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. So we already got a few. This guy actually made it across. Lucky bastard. Not for long, though. Alright. Let me see. Okay. What I'm going to do here is a little bit risky, but I'm going to try it anyways. I believe the dragon might stay over there a tiny bit longer. Possibly just enough for us to go on ahead and grab some up here. Alright, we got some full moon grass. And here he comes back to his nest, so let's run the hell away. Oh. Didn't come back. I could have grabbed something else. There is a very nice shield up there that we can get, but I'm not going to risk it at this time. And since the blue dragon is actually defending that area as well, I'm just going to stay away from it. We can come back later and those two will be gone, but for now I'm just going to play it safe, as I said. Not to worry too much about it. Oh god. It's one of the annoying things. When you eat grass, when you pick up items, that sort of thing, you have to wait for the entire animation to complete. You can't really cancel it out. Oh god! No, 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 no! No, no! Oh! Oh, you dirty dirty people. There I go. What happened there was I actually got hit by a stray arrow, and it stumbled me just enough to fail. Just fall on my butt and die like an idiot. Oh, I feel stupid. So there's our first death. I could have done much better in that situation, but, you know, we were gonna die at some point. At least we're still in soul form. We didn't lose our body form. The only thing we did lose, as you can see at the bottom, was our souls, and we can get those back, and I'll show that off in just a moment. Okay, we're back, and as you may notice here, I can't dwell on this, but right down there is our blood stain. I am going to heal up before I die. But back there, that blue sort of mist, that's all the souls that we've collected, sort of pooled into our blood stain, and if we activate that, we actually get back all of the souls that we lost. A nice thing about dying, as bad as it can be to die, is that you can get a few more souls. You can, you know, become a little bit more familiar with certain areas that you might have made a mistake on previously. That sort of stuff. This is the purple flame shield. I'm going to run like hell now before I get torched. Ah! But anyways, I was just taking that chance because I wanted to be able to show this off. Purple Flame Shield is a large shield. We can't wield it right now because it's pretty damn heavy and we don't have the skill to use it yet. But it is very good against flame attacks, so I won't say that it's very useful against those enemies in particular, but against the Draglings with the flame swords, those guys, it does have its uses, so keep that in mind. Against one particular boss especially, oh god, that shield is very useful. Anyways, just gonna try and take these guys out, not die. No, 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 no. Okay. That could have gone very badly. Almost had a second screw up on the same exact part. That would have been really bad. Luckily, though, that guy behind us got torched and we ran out of the way just in time. That's why these arrow guys are still here, because they are smart enough to stand just before where the dragon actually uses its flame breath on. So, managed to correct our mistake from last time, didn't get torched. I was honestly hoping that I wouldn't have died at this part, because it's a really dumb place to die at. I was hoping, you know, something more like, you know, Flame Lurker Death, something like that, something respectable, but, you know, it was gonna happen sometime, why not sooner than later? Okay, so, now that we've done that, we are most of the way through the level. We just have to return back to the beginning. That was actually the main gate you saw opening there, and that's going to give us access to the first real boss of the game. Unfortunately, we don't have really enough time left on this video to make it there. You know, I may go up to like 25 minutes just to get us there, but, yeah, we don't have too much time to spare, so we won't be able to fight the boss until next episode, so let's just run down this way. From here it's pretty much a straight shot. We have to go down a few stairs, kill a few guys, but other than that, we are most of the way there. Oh. See, I really hate fighting these guys. It can just be such a pain. Pole arm users. That's the end of all of you. Still feeling a little sloppy. The worst thing you can do, really, is get frustrated at this game. If you get frustrated, you just gotta take a break. And, I don't know. I'm still pretty calm, still pretty collected, but that was a disappointment dying back there, really. have to say. It was... I'm not proud of it. I mean, after beating the Vanguard, then you die to a dragon flame. Not cool, man. At least we didn't lose anything. If anything, you know, dying is an experience to learn. And, we learned a little bit there. I probably should have run forward the first time, maybe I wouldn't have died, but I don't know, I think I was pretty screwed that last time. Either way I went. Still though, you know, I managed to get all these souls. Now I have 5,000 instead of whatever we had before, probably like 3,000, maybe something like that. I don't know. We'll be making use of these souls eventually. Right now though, we just gotta keep them there. And, hope to keep them until we can level up. Honestly though, I have faith in myself. As dumb a move as I made back there on that Dragon Breath, I have faith in myself not to die on this first boss. You can get yourself into some pretty dangerous situations, but as long as you keep your distance and as long as you make use of the items given to you throughout this level, it's not that big of a deal. So, with that, we've come full circle, as I said. Back to the beginning of the level. That gate is opened. We can now access the entirety of the outer wall, but all there is left to do for now is to go in there and fight the first boss. But we'll save that for next time. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later.